Cracking, you guys. This video is a little bit more serious, man, because it's got some serious repercussions and needs to be addressed. Now, we had a little fun with West Coast yesterday. I blocked him because the guy got no sense. He still thinks this is a game. It's far from a game. Then I had somebody again in my comments call me a bully. Now I blocked him, but not because he called me a bully, but because of other parts of the conversation he had said that pissed me off, because I'm not going to put that negativity on my channel, and I'm doing my best not to. And I'll determine what's negative and what's not. So, West Coast was asked repeatedly to keep my name out of his mouth. I didn't talk about him. I don't talk about it. I kept it quiet. He keeps running his mouth about me. I asked him. I told him, hey, stop. You're going to piss me off. I'm going to take it really personal. Stop. Do you think he stopped? No. There's no more. And his thing is, oh, it's just only YouTube. Because he feels that way doesn't mean I feel that way. And that's where the problem lies. Am I being overzealous because I don't want to take that disrespect when I'm not giving it? I'm not out there talking and disrespecting people. And I've gotten into 4 dudes on YouTube in all the years that I've been on here. One we all know, Mr. Pepper Spray. Then we have Blue Devil. We have West Coast. And we have Triple OG, which pretty much everybody got into with him. But even then, I don't disrespect that dude anymore. I just let it go. Like, let the cards fall where it may. West Blue Devil, I don't care about him. He's not in my radar. He's not any kind of threat. He's not I don't even look at him as real. It's just, I'm sorry, I can't. If he were to come up to me, I'd probably laugh at him. I just don't see him as a threat. Now, so I really don't got a problem with that dude. Now, as far as like West Coast, I've asked repeatedly. Like I said, he goes and tells everybody, yeah, well, YouTube is YouTube. It's just YouTube to me. I'm a firm believer in what comes out of a man's mouth, he is held accountable for. And I'm not threatening with any violence. What I am saying is, don't go crying, or don't expect somebody to come up and protect you when they can't protect themselves. And don't go crying when somebody gets up in your face in front of your family or your loved ones because you chose to attack somebody's character and integrity. Not just me, but you've done it with multiple people. And then when they confront you, don't go crying about it. This is an example that you're setting for your kids. This is what you're telling them. It's all right to attack somebody and question their character. Because in reality, that attack on a boxing match wasn't about me. Or at least I don't think it was. I was in boxing, but he said 2 channels. And they scammed the gente. And like I said, he did it on camera. That's snitching. I'm sorry, that's snitching any way you look at it. He's accusing somebody, insinuating somebody broke the law. And then he's going to put it on camera. Okay? So, as far as I'm concerned, American Cholo Trucker went out of his way and donated some money so I could go see my daughter a few years back. I watched that man give money to charity, thousands to charity. Watched him do it. That man has a lot of integrity. I might not agree with everything he talks about. I might not even like some of the things, his thought process about certain things. But I gotta give that man his respect. And to sit there and watch somebody like West Coast Graffiti make people question that man's integrity is just completely wrong. And I'm not just gonna sit there and watch it happen. Okay, I don't co-sign for people. I really don't. But if I see a good man getting attacked, I will say something. I have no doubt that Cholo Trucker will probably whip the dog crap out of Larry if he wanted to. But again, Larry is running around saying, "Hey, it's YouTube. It's all love. It's all fair game." No, it's not. You gotta be held accountable for your words. Like I said, you put yourself in the situation. Not everybody thinks rationally. Not everybody thinks like I do, or like maybe Cholo Trucker. You're gonna mention the wrong person one of these days, and he's gonna catch you with your family, just happen to be going out, and then you're gonna have a problem on your hands, all because you can't respect boundaries, and that's what all this is. Is he doesn't know how to respect boundaries. He thinks everything's a fucking that he has that dude that's gonna protect him, come down and save him, and that dude can't save himself. You know, he even after I blocked him, he's still gonna, oh, I call this dude, I did this, I did that, and he still don't understand it. I'm not the only channel he's had a problem with. There are multiple channels that Larry's had a problem with. Because he doesn't know how to respect boundaries. I don't think I'm not promoting violence in any way. I don't think that Larry's the type of individual that will sit there and fight. I think he will run. I think, usually when there's fight, it's fight or flight. And I think with Larry, it's pretty simple and very clear that he would run. That's fine. But why you have to go through all that shit? That's my question. Is why do you got to put yourself in a position that you're gonna have to one day atone for? Because one day you will be confronted, and maybe one of these days you'll be with your family. Do you really want your kids to see that, or even try to jump in for you, or your wife? Now I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I hope to God it doesn't. I honestly do. But there are real repercussions for what you say on YouTube and when you talk about somebody's integrity, or you tell stories or dry snitch on somebody. All that has serious consequences, not just on YouTube, but in real life. He doesn't respect boundaries. He needs to learn to mind his own business. He wants to do critiques. He wants to talk about things. That's fine and dandy. But when you make personal attacks on people or question their integrity, then there's a problem. You don't have a right to do that. Nobody does. I am fortunate enough that Cholo Trucker donated some money to me, along with Joe, not with Paul and Pastor Rocha and a couple other people that donated money for I can go see my daughter. When I was in Florida, I wanted to see my daughter. She had moved, I didn't have the money, and they sent me and my wife. They bought us tickets to Florida. I can never thank that man enough for participating in that. So I'm not gonna sit here and watch some dude that can't grow up and can't understand simple logic. Stay in your lane. Just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean anybody else feels that same way. Or it doesn't mean that they have to feel that way. And let you belittle the dude and talk about him and me not say nothing. Just understand something. People have died from YouTube. People have gotten arrested for YouTube. People have been hurt, shot, and everything else because of YouTube. It's not just, oh, it's YouTube. It has very real repercussions. Tread very carefully. God forbid that you or your family are harmed because you don't know how to respect other people's boundaries. If you want people to respect your boundaries, then you need to respect other people's boundaries. It's just that simple. And I'm not making no threat. I'm not promising nothing. I'm not promoting violence. I don't want violence. That's why I'm on YouTube. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to be famous. I'm not nothing. I'm not here to make friends. I was fortunate enough to get $67 last night. People donated $67 to me. Man, I appreciate it. All the love in the world right there, man. Every single dollar. I don't care if it's 50 cents. You donate 50 cents, I got much love and respect and thank you. But to me, YouTube isn't about money. Maybe before, Larry, before you next you do your next segment on somebody, maybe you just need to write down what those barriers are before you go over them again. Maybe you'll learn something from this, but I seriously doubt it. You ever learned from before? You got people threatening you. And I wonder why they threatening me. Why they threatening me? Because you don't know how to stand your boundaries, man. You don't know how to treat another man with respect. You feel that you have a right to say whatever you want. Nobody has a right to say what they want. Everybody else, have a blessed night. Wish you the best.